Hi, my name is Leslie Boss. I'm the Nursery Customer Service and Sales Manager. I am also the buyer for the greenhouse annuals. And today I'd like to talk to you about how to deadhead or pinching annuals. Many times I get a lot of customers that come in asking me why have my annuals stopped blooming, and 90% of the time it's because they have not properly deadheaded them. While there are a lot of plants that do not need deadheading, such as flowering vinca, it basically self-deadheads itself simply by the bloom falling off and replenishing itself. There are many other annuals that would benefit from a simple deadheading. To do this on such different types of annuals, basically, especially with this ageratum, there is a dead flower up here. Now what a lot of people will tend to do is just go like that. But what happens is that this part of the flower will not replenish itself. Therefore, the best thing to do is to go down to the next set of leaves and then prune it. Therefore, it gives the plant energy to rebloom and comes out in between a next set of leaves. That's one particular plant. The next one would be flowering verbena. This one has exhausted its flower, and a lot of times people will plant these in window boxes and patio containers. This is a definite plant that you will want to keep up on deadheading so it can profusely bloom all summer long. To do that, I would go all the way down here, again in between two sets of leaves, and just pruning it off. Not only does it help make the plant, re-energize itself, but it also makes it much cleaner. Gerber daisies, one of my favorite summer annuals. The color is just spectacular. It's a very tight-knit plant. This particular annual likes to be very close and tight within containers, and as you see, the new flowers are pushed up from below. The one thing you do not want to do is when you see a dead flower on a Gerber daisy is go like that, okay? Then what happens is it's focusing on nothing here. So what you need to do is you need to go all the way down to the bottom of this plant, and then you can simply prune that off. We have a famous wave petunia. Wave petunias have become all the rage because they are claimed to be a self-deadheading plant. However, normally someone would just pinch off the dead flowers, or they're claimed to drop off their dead flowers. A petunia, while it is great for doing that, what you can do to promote further blooms throughout all summer long, especially with a wave petunia, is to go simply like this at the end of, or later on in summer, to once again re-energize the plant. Thereby it will flush out new flowers. So even though you're pinching, just remember to go that one extra step and pinch again towards later on in the summer. Another famous plant that does require work, but is a beautiful old-time favorite, are geraniums. Again, if you're doing this, you're doing a disservice to the plant, okay? Because the geraniums, again, just like the Gerber daisies, flush out from the root system. So basically, and these are very easy to deadhead, all you do is just snap off that part of the flower. Again, making it look very fresh, clean, re-energizing the plant for further flowers. Occasionally the plant will take a rest in between deadheading, but don't worry, it will come back out. Marigolds are another wonderful plant in the garden, and they will require some deadheading as well. A lot of times people will just sort of pop off their heads. Again, pinching down to the next set of leaves is always great. One little hint in late fall, when they start to really end their blooming cycle, if you leave the buds on until they dry, inside the flower will be a host of new seeds that you can save for next year. And basically they're going to be inside. And all of these that are inside the flower are seeds for next year. So if you leave a certain amount on all fall, and then the whole flower will be brown. You could always take the seeds out, save them throughout the winter in a cool, dry place, and then put them in the ground the following spring. Along with deadheading and annual, if you'd like to keep it going with non-stop color, my best recommendation for you would be to fertilize it every 2 weeks with a bloom booster. It's got a high middle number, which promotes flowers. So that's a very timely tip from Rutgers Nursery on caring for your annuals. Thank you.